Now you can.
Oh,
Hey, what's up? Just trying to figure this out, guys. It's a little complicated.
where are you?
Me, I'm at home. I've been home since like 9 days now.
Oh, wow.
Um, yeah, I'm at home. So yeah, just like you're at home too right now.
Yeah, now we have a 21-day curfew from today.
Yeah, I just heard on one of my WhatsApp groups. Some of my friends and artists from India, and they were talking about that. That the lockdown's happening at midnight. So yeah, we had that in Karachi a couple nights ago, and Lahore last night went into lockdown. So it's a pretty similar situation. And when we last spoke, I mean, I think we're in a better place since then. But it was it's not been that easy. But how are you doing? Are you okay?
I mean, it's crazy now. It's just weird. Everything is kind of cancelled, and we don't know where this is gonna go, and it can go in any direction. So
Yeah.
yeah,
So we're just waiting for some people to
my
join
friend Nishant
in.
is there. Hi, Nishant. Nishant is a great
This is
chef, by
good.
the way. He's online. So if you need any recipes while you're at it, because that's what I've been telling all my friends, like if they have any funky recipes that they should share. So that's
There's
what.
Sadaf Zarar online, and she's sounding quite excited. Hi, Sadaf. Hey, Sadyat. So lots of people joining in from Karachi, from the Salt Arts kind of network, as well as from Bombay, I'm sure, from Ankur's network in India.
Yeah.
Um, I just wanted to, sort of reflect a little bit on what we were saying today when I called you at soundcheck, and you said, "Oh my God, we had to, this is when we had to do our work together."
Yeah,
Um,
because if everything had gone according to all the plans that we were making, we would be probably in Boston right now together. So all
yeah,
those
I
my
think,
US gigs got cancelled. We were going to be invited. We were invited by Brown to play there uh, in
right.
Providence, and hi Adnan.
Hi,
Uh,
Adnan.
that kind of didn't work out, but look, here we are, digitally
Yeah,
connected.
it's funny, guys, because a while ago we were connecting and we were planning to, maybe collaborate in the month of March, and that wasn't working out. But it's so strange, like, we're back at that same kind of space again. But in any case, what I wanted to talk about a little bit was, how we've always considered like boundaries and borders between working together, and always, there's always this sort of concern and stress about how will we work together, and we were trying to crack that, and here we are at possibly probably one of the most difficult times. Being able to do this together is quite a privilege. I'm so happy that we can do this tonight.
Yeah, it'll be amazing. It'll be good fun. I'm really looking forward to it. My in a very weird way, my musical journey, professional musical journey, has got a lot to do with Lahore, where I recorded my first album. So it's good to be playing here with everyone, especially now because of the virus has shown us how immaterial these boundaries are, because the virus doesn't kind of uh, think about boundaries or people. It'll attack
Yeah,
everyone.
absolutely. Absolutely. um I have a message. Oh, Sadaf Zarar wants to hear more about your Lahore story. Can you talk a little bit about that? Who did you
I
work
mean,
with in Lahore?
I worked with Zulfi, and I loved his work. We ended up working together on this film, Ek Chalis Ki Last Local, and I loved the way that he approached his music. So I reached out to him through my label, and then I spent a bunch of time in Lahore recording the album with him in his studio.
Nice.
So
Yeah,
it
I
was
think
good fun.
Sad, That's lovely. That's lovely. Sadaf Zarar is sending us more love. Sadaf, please join us. Sadaf is in Singapore right now. Please join us for the concert later on Facebook live. Ankur, I have a message from one of our partners and audience members, who really bucks us up. And he says, Ankur's music is for introverted people like us who have extroverted jobs like ours. And he talks about his favorite song being Sabse Piche Hum Khade Hain.
Wow, that was so
And
long back.
also,
I wrote that song.
yeah. So that's one of the messages I have. And of course,
That's really sweet.
Beparwah
Who's this person? Introvert. Who's this introvert person? Does the person have a name?
Oh yes, he's. I hope he's watching us today. This is Muneeb, our friend Muneeb,
Oh, hi, Munir.
who was really, really excited when this, we decided to do this exchange, and so he sent me that message. Yeah, and Muneeb also works with the public, just like you and I, and we had a conversation about how poignant this time is for all of us. So that was one of the messages I wanted to share today. But more than that, also we have a lot of love coming in for Dil Beparwah, which you were singing at soundcheck today.
So I'll sing it later for sure.
Yeah, for sure. Can you talk about soundcheck? It was really funny today at soundcheck. There were 4 of us on a WhatsApp call, and I think there's a video of it on the page already. It was quite a fun.
You've not taken it down. You should take it down. It's quite embarrassing.
No, you haven't taken it down. I mean, look, Ankur, this is the real thing now. This is what it is. Yeah, it was funny. It was really funny, and we kept telling you, "Okay, Ankur, AC band kar de."
अभी मैंने AC चला रखा है, थोड़ी cheating कर रखी है.
So we can go back and forth for your AC, everyone. The sound may suffer a little bit, but Ankur has to be comfortable. But yeah, Ankur, we've been running one of your songs online, which is about climate change. It's a really, really beautiful video. Can you tell us a bit about it? It seems really appropriate for right now.
Dhuma Dhuma, when we started working on it, it was quite a surreal experience for me. I was in Delhi and India Gate is right the center of Delhi, and it was winters and I was going driving past it, and usually these days we look down more than we look up. We're usually looking into our phones, and I was looking into my phone, and as I turned around and looked up, I was crossing India Gate, but I couldn't see India Gate because there was so much smog. And it was the first time in my life that I was crossing India Gate that I couldn't see it because of the smog, and it felt really apocalyptic. Felt bizarre. So that's when the germ of the idea came that I should probably write about this in a way, but find an interesting angle. And I thought, let me write about love in the times of climate change. So it's a love song in the time of climate change, and I thought that how earlier in poetry in the past people have used Dhuma Dhuma in a very romantic way, but now it's quite literal. So it's bizarre. So people might not find it exciting. I was also reading Amitav Ghosh at that time, and he had written about how earlier the references used to be closer to nature in poetry and in music, and how those references are moving away. And I thought it was an apt time to go back to those references about nature and kind of write about that.
I mean, that's true if we talk about Amitav Ghosh, one of the loveliest, books I think I've read is in the South Asian category is The Hungry Tide, which is, there's incredible reference in it, and there's some beautiful light in the writing, and yes, absolutely. Even right now, being so closed in, there is that connection to nature. There is that metaphor making with nature, which is so so important. And yeah, absolutely. But it also goes out to all our poetry, even poetry from, I don't know, Spanish poetry, but also Urdu poetry. Um, I know that you're really inspired by Urdu poetry, and would love to hear a little bit about it, if you'd like to talk
I
about it.
mean, what the thought that came to me while you were saying this is, we've been homebound. India has been homebound for last week at least, and we're hearing new sounds. Like there are no earlier the white noise of at least the urban scenarios in Bombay and Delhi would be, you would hear horns and cars and racing bike, marble cutting machine somewhere, and we just constructing our cities. Everyone's on it all the time. In the past few days, as everything has stopped, you hear so many birds, and it is amazing to hear them. Like the tree opposite my house is just like infested with birds. They are in a shock, like what the hell has happened to the human beings, and just like us Indians and the little time I spent in Pakistan, like Pakistanis, the birds are also very loud. They're at it, they're having a blast. So it's in a way, I think nature is also kind of reclaiming its space and reminding us to behave ourselves. Akash.
We have a comment here saying he questions why art doesn't address climate change, but your work is awesome. Thank you. This is Rafi from Lahore who's writing. Ankur Rafi is an environmental lawyer.
Oh wow.
Join our call. Yeah.
Is it Rafi Alam?
Yes, it is.
Oh, I know of him through Aisha Sood in Delhi.
Say hello, I guess.
I find it really funny in the digital world where you don't hear a hello back, or it's funny.
That's how it is. That's how it's going to be for a little while, I think. I think we can just, I love the
Also,
comments.
I'm like finding it really odd that I'm also seeing my face while I'm talking to you, because I just noticed that I gave myself a horrible beard trim today. I think thank God we did it now, because a week later you would see me in a bizarre haircut. So
no, I think we're gonna document it daily. There is Rafi Alam is saying I spoke to Tuk Tuk yesterday. I don't know what that means, but maybe you do.
she's a friend, Aisha.
Cool.
Yeah.
Hania Aslam has just joined us on call.
Wow.
Hania Aslam is one of our greatest collaborators. Last year we did a very small show with Hania, which was so intimate and beautiful. And it was a one-person show. We've never done a one-person show. Well, we will tonight. But Hania just had everything figured out, and it was just really beautiful and gentle. And for everyone who's listening, Hania's doing a lovely series of music videos on her Facebook and Instagram, where she's playing beautiful music, and she talks about her inspiration or the song. She's actually calling it the quarantine covers. It's pretty interesting, the kind of content coming out right now. Yeah.
She's amazing. I'm a big fan, by the way.
So, okay. What does everybody wants to? What does everybody want to listen to tonight? Maybe we can have a little back and forth on that. Ankur, what would you be singing tonight? Any poetry? Any Faisa? Any?
I don't know, like I have a kind of a set list on my mind. There are some interesting things that I have included. Let's see how it goes. Yoga songs.
Are you a Kurt Cobain
By the way,
fan?
Sarvesh, who's here, has an app called Sarva Yoga Studio. So you should, if you want to do yoga at home and you don't know how, you can just go to the app and it'll tell you how. They do live sessions. So
that's nice.
That's what I've been using.
Okay, tum badal gaye de beparwa, please. Okay, lovely. Lots of people listening. Yeah, sab aa jayega. Ankur is saying sab kuch ho jayega, guys. Yeah. Just remember, while he sings, there'll be no air conditioning. So, there's there's a bit of a situation. Namaste from
गर्मा गर्म
Hindustan.
गाने आएंगे, गर्मा गर्म गाने.
Okay. Okay, so we're going to now. What we're going to do is, Ankur, we want to talk about your song "Wo Hum Nahi" as well. Just want to hear about it from you if you want to talk about it. But we'd love to hear it tonight as well.
वो हम नहीं is against like any kind of fascist behavior anywhere in the world, and it's the idea of a fascist is to like crush you and make you feel weak, and it's a gentle call to them, a gentle musical call to them to tell them that we are not going to bow down and we're going to sing our songs, and we are not those who are going to be scared, we are not those who are going to be divided, and united we shall stand. Hi Chandni. Chandni is my neighbor who's close by.
Hi Chandni.
Mohabbat Zindabad, man. I wrote it a few years back when I was imagining something, how this world is going to be now, and it's a song about how love shall conquer and how love will beat all hate. I think that's the only way hate can be killed is through love.
Ankur, there's Nimra Rafiq here who's sending us lots of hearts and sending us lots of love. Nimra is a lovely vocalist, has worked with us a lot in Karachi with Salt Arts. She's sending her love. Okay, lots of Ankur fans. Ankur, you want to talk to your fans a little bit before we head out?
Yeah, so hi Puneet. Puneet's a great poet. Gaurav is there. These are all neighbors, by the way. Gaurav lives like 4 minutes from my house, and I can't see him. And these are the times we used to be, singing in each other's living rooms just a couple of weeks back, and now here we are singing. So yeah, so I have done a little homework. I've made a little set list, and I'm going to sing some songs and also probably break some rules and not follow the set list for a while if the mood permits, and we'll see how it goes. Like I'm always, as usual, nervous before all of my gigs, and we will see how it goes. If I mess up, I mess up.
Hanya is saying we're your neighbors too. That's good, Hanya. Yeah, we're your neighbors too. This is like a neighborhood.
Can we call this a neighborhood jam?
Yeah, it's the totally like it is Southasia neighborhood jam. That's what's going on, I think, right now. This is awesome. Really excited to have all of these lovely people watching us right now, and lots of love and from Karachi. So yeah, I'm in Karachi right now. There's a lockdown here. Ankur is in Bombay. We've both connected, and we wanted to
Boat Basin, by the way.
Do this Boat Basin. Okay, Karachi walo, Ankur misses Boat Basin. It's actually
Maya took me to Boat Basin. How's Maya?
I think she's good. I think she's really excited that you're going on today.
Well, is she? I hope she comes online and I can for her.
Yeah, I hope so. I hope so too. This is awesome, guys. Just wanted to do a little shout out for all of our teams who are working from home since a couple of weeks now. It's hard to be motivated right now, but if we can keep putting out good quality work and stay connected, keep our spirits up, I think it's going to be great. I think this is our moment to do all of the work and collaborations that we've always wanted to do together. 10 o'clock Pakistan time, 10:30 India time is a time to chill. It's been a difficult evening, I think, for a lot of people, and I hope we can make it lovely. We will be moving to the Facebook live feed where Ankur will be going live from his phone from Bombay. From his iPad. Sorry, Ankur. From his iPad. And bear with us if there are any glitches. This is our best attempt at it. And I hope for good technology. So yeah.
Okay. Should I log out or you log out? You log me out. You eject me, right? Beam
Thanks,
me up,
Ankur.
Scotty.
See you later. Everybody, see you on Facebook in like 5, 6 minutes. See you later. Bye.